The president also signed an executive order pardoning the more than 1,500 people charged in the deadly January 6 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Among those immediately released, Stuart Rhodes, the founder of the Oath Keepers militia, who was serving an 18-year sentence at a federal prison in Maryland. 11 Wisconsinites were also included in the pardons. As 12 News political director Matt Smith reports, the conviction, guilty pleas ranging from misdemeanors to felonies, some sentenced to years in federal prison, all wiped away now.
Tonight, nearly a dozen Wisconsinites charged and convicted in connection to January 6th, now pardoned by President Donald Trump, including Riley Casper, a Green Bay area man in federal prison just outside of Detroit, expected to be released at any moment. Casper pleaded guilty to assaulting a police officer with pepper spray. Prosecutors say, writing to a friend on social media, "I pepper sprayed 3 cops so bad they got undressed and went home. I basically organized my own little militia and with expletive took over Congress." Others include Paul Kovacic from Milwaukee, who initially fled to Ireland to evade sentencing. Federal records showing he served his time and was released from federal prison just last week. Charles Walters, for example, from Sparta, was still awaiting sentencing, convicted on misdemeanor charges, prosecutors saying he kicked through fencing and confronted police. His Madison attorney with us today. Was he surprised by the pardon when word came overnight or this morning?
He definitely was. He had, he had always said, look, I was wrong. I shouldn't have been in there. I just don't think I did that much damage. And so, he was certainly prepared to take his lumps and take his punishment.
The reaction to the sweeping pardons from Capitol Hill mixed. Republican Congressman Tom Tiffany with us yesterday, just before Trump made it official.
Is that something you support?
Provided they did not commit crimes against people or property. If they were just, I think about some of the people I've talked to that they were just walking through the place. The doors opened up and they just walked through the Capitol 4 years ago. Yes, I do believe those people should be pardoned. Now, if they committed a crime, a violent crime, then that would be another matter.
Political director Matt Smith joining us live in the newsroom. Now, Matt, you attempted to reach all 11 Wisconsinites pardoned by President Trump.
Blake, none of them responding directly today for comment. The Justice Department tonight moving quickly, filing motions to dismiss all the outstanding cases, including those involving Wisconsinites.
All right, political director Matt Smith live in the newsroom for us tonight. Thank you.